morning, guys. How are you doing? I'm supposed to go and get inoculated today. So my inoculation date was supposed to be 16th of December 2022, which is today. And I had no idea that today is 16th. So one of my colleagues texted in the group that, oh, you guys are supposed to go and get inoculated. For those who don't know what inoculation is a vaccination. Can't blame myself. This month has been so rough. Everything has been so chaotic. Like I went to apply for visa, I got denied. I got demonetized on YouTube. And the funny thing is that when I got demonetized, that's when my video started doing well. So sad. I also struggled and found a job to do during this holiday season, so that I can raise some or save some little change for my studies, because where we are going, it's going to be a bumpy ride. I need to pay for clinical rotations, which is about $500 per week. And also add on rent, which is about $1,000 in a month, and also I'm not added on food, so it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Again, I have to sit for other exams like USMLE, and it costs about $1,800. Very expensive. So I was trying to save a little change during this holiday season. Now my boss is no longer calling me. So sad. Stuck in a tricky situation. What will I do? I'll pray more and let God do the rest. Let me have some tea now before I go. This is milk I mixed with Milo. Is it Milo or Milo? I don't know what you guys call it. So I mixed sugar, Milo, and of course I used warm water. See this speaker here, I bought it in 2016, and it's still surviving till now, 2022. Although it had spoiled the charging port. So what I did, I had to open it up and see what I did. I had to fix this. The charging right now, you see, it's flickering here. It wasn't working, but right now it's working. So as a man or as an individual, you should be having some basic knowledge about these things. Like I don't need to take this to repair shop. There's a time I went and they told me they need $80 to repair, 80. And I told them no, I can do this by myself. So I had to remove the charging port that was spoiled. Now this is the charging. I fixed it. Okay.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
You see, it's still in form. So we have an event at school, and
the Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
So we have an event at school, and I know they'll need music. So maybe this one will come in handy. Though I've not finished, I need to find a way to hide this so that it doesn't hang outside. Find a way to fix it inside here, so that when the battery runs out, I can plug in the charger. This is the charger, the USB cable charging. So apart from being a doctor, I'm also an engineer in disguise. But of course, doctors are also engineers, but engineers of the human body. So I have to look for $7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $1. Oh, then I have to carry these coins. This 6.50, 7. Let me add on 50 cents in case of anything. Wow, I still have Kenyan money. This is Kenyan 10 shillings, and this is 5 shilling. Although they are turning old. Okay, let me collect my coins and keep them back. Okay, folks, that is it. Let's go get inoculated now. I have too much to do for the day, but so little time. What vaccine am I going to get? I'm going to get varicella vaccine. Last month I had mumps, measles, and rubella. What was the other one? No, I had already did tetanus toxoid. Okay, let me go catch a van and I'll show you around. This camera is not always good, especially the back camera. So this is where my neighborhood. I live in Halls Village. I am sorry, my apologies go to those that thought that I live in a posh or elite neighborhood in Barbados, so among the elite class in Barbados. I am sorry. I live where my financial capacity can allow me to stay, provided I have a roof over my head I can eat, I can cook, I can go to the toilet. What else do I need? I don't see any need to force yourself to live a luxurious life and yet you cannot afford. Especially if you are doing it to please people. You'll suffer alone. In Kenya, you normally say, or there's a Swahili saying that bamba rende umie peke yako. Tell me that I carried a mask. Oh, I hope I did not forget. Oh, thank God. Have it. Today I decided to wear everything blue. This is a blue mask. And it's a mask I was given by the university, Victoria University of Barbados, as you can see, the logo. Except for the shoes. But did you know that blue color was symbolic during the time of Israelites? When they could see a blue sky, it reminded them of the love of God. To the bus stop. Bus stop to City. It's going to Bridgetown. Kenya, we used to pronounce this word as city. But when I came to Barbados, I realized people call it city. So when you go to Rome, you just have to live like Romans. So don't blame me. I have to pronounce it that way. Put on my mask. The thing is that the mask mandate was lifted in Barbados, except for healthcare. If you're accessing healthcare premises and schools and public transport. So when you enter a bus, you must wear your mask. And especially that I'm going to the hospital, I should wear a mask. There's a van coming. This is a school, I guess. For those who have used this route to Bridgetown, could you please indicate to me in the comment section if this is a school, because I've always wondered what goes around or what goes on in these premises. I don't know, I have no idea. Is it a school or not? And in the horizon, that's the University of West Indies. UWI, that's the short form of University of West Indies, as Bajans call it. I just realize that the blue color on this building has camouflaged the sky. So interesting. You might think that's the shape of the building. Unless you are so keen, you realize that oh, there's a section of this building painted blue. So this huge walls encase a psychiatric center. I think it's a psychiatric hospital and also home for the psychiatric patient. Bajans normally call it mental, I guess from the word mental hospital. So if at one point a Bajano, someone in Barbados, gives you direction and mentions the word mental, know that they are referring to this place. So just go down, I'm here. Don't worry about the shakes, I was just trying to avoid getting in trouble with anyone for putting them on camera. Morning. You know that I forgot my passport and it's the only form of identification that I have. So I have to go back for it. Funny thing is that I forgot my passport. I have to go back for it. It's unfortunate. I don't know why. Something was telling me that I'm forgetting something. I knew I was forgetting something. How come now? Oh, anyway, I have to wait to catch a bus again back home. This used to be my hood. I lived in Grazets for about 1 year, which is just 200 meters above from Blackrock. So it's not far from this polyclinic. It's called BRANFORD TAITT POLYCLINIC. So I caught another van back home. What would I have done? I have no choice but to go back for the passport. Though at my age I shouldn't be forgetting things. It's normal to forget, but it's not normal to always be forgetting things. Coming back again.
Find my way. I can see today as I open up my heart with you.
So this is the other side of University of West Indies. In my previous videos, any video that I've done passing this place, I've told you that this is the biggest university in Barbados. It offers most of their courses, and also we have international students here, like from Africa, Guyana, St. Lucia, even students from United States, Guyana, and so on. This alarm was not working, so I developed some butterflies in my stomach because I was thinking the driver will not stop at my destination, and indeed he did not stop. I kept calling him, "Driver, need to light," but he was deeply buried in stories with some ladies who were sitting in front. I'm now off the van, just trying to rush back home to get the passport. I don't know why I keep on forgetting such important things. I also have to spend another $7 $7 could have bought me a chicken. But that's the reality of life. Things will not always work the way you want, or things will not always go your way. Let me go and get the passport and do what is necessary. I'm tired, and I have so much to do. Too much to do, so little time. Oh, I'm so sweaty. I've been diaphorating along the way. Look at my perspiration. I have to look for $7. I don't know even if it will reach $7. This one, 2. That's 2. 3 and 50 cents. 1, 2. I grabbed my passport, and the same way I left is the same way I will have to go again. Repeat the same process. I'm too young to be forgetting things. Maybe I have early onset dementia. No, I'm just kidding. Same process. The same way I went the first time is the same way I'm going the second time. So I'm at the bus stop. This is when you hear some people saying that it feels like a deja vu, like I've been in this situation before. The only thing that is different in this trip is I have a passport which I did not have in the first trip.
For today, you can have all of me. Love me.
I'm off again. This time around I came so fast. It's like the driver understood that I was in a hurry to somewhere. Anyway, let me go get inoculated. Wish me a happy inoculation. So I'm here at the waiting bay. Is it the waiting bench or waiting bay? In the comment section, please tell me, is it waiting bay or waiting bench? So I'm waiting for my turn. And the last time I was injected, I screamed so bad. So they gotta be prepared for the kind of scream I'm going to let out this time round. Finally, I'm done with my inoculation. Time to go back home. It was so painful. Ouch.